Some said I wasn't going to show up. Well, that's what the talking's about. But I show up to the showdown, the show off when the show's on for all of the crowd. Hold up. What are we doing here? What is happening right now? Sloppy, dusty, soft, the unmitigated gall, the temerity of it all, the cojones, the betrayal. What is happening? I get it. The drama's good. Mad entertaining. Trust me, I do. But are we going to act like K-Shine don't battle tomorrow? August 2nd, huh? One of the top performers of the entire game. August 2nd. In 24 hours, basically, the man that hasn't rapped in 3 years. The man that was supposed to battle Daylight didn't happen. Cool. The man that was supposed to battle Jackboy Maine didn't happen. Cool. The man that had issues with URL and they couldn't reconcile and get it going to where it needs to be. So this brother hasn't battled for years. Been kept away from the game for years. Could only spit for y'all in freestyles and ciphers. They had 5 minutes like the submarine, the crowd exploded, right? For 3, we have to act like it's about to happen tomorrow, right? And I say that for the supporters of the culture and also the league. Promotion is a dangerous game when you don't do it. When it's supposed to be pay-per-views being sold. We need this. And then on top of that too, he's battling Shotty Horroh. To my recollection, right? Without doing too much homework, I think the last battle I seen from Shotty Horroh was against Shuffle T. That's the last one I watched you, Shotty. I don't know if you battled since then, but and I know your work, so I can speak on you, and I think in a good manner, right? I know your work. You know what I'm saying? When you came over here in the U.S., the 2 Tech Nines collabing together. I know all of that shit, nigga. I was watching when you battled Johnson. I've seen your shit. And he's one of the pillars, if not the guy over there in UK. And before we get back to K-Shine, this is one of the reasons I felt like you might see an extremely good Shotty Horroh. At first it was booked as me versus K-Shine. It's Shotty Horroh versus K-Shine. Cool. He has added weight and added pressure. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but this whole US versus UK thing is a big deal. It's an extremely big deal, y'all. Literally, Joyner versus Skepta was happening. I'm getting a whole bunch of views on my other channel for that. Drake spoke on this. Drake said the UK artist lyricism is better than anywhere else, basically. And now with Joyner and Skepta happening, people felt like for the most part, Joyner took it. Close situation because Joyner didn't rap a 3rd round. Now it's on Shotty. In terms of a big viewership battle, it's on Shotty to do something. Against, what's it called? The rebirth against all odds or against all odds? The odds are actually, I get it for K-Shine, you know what I'm saying? He was going for the game for 3 years. People feel like it was politics and this and that's happening to him. And I get that, trust me. So the card's probably the rebirth for the culture against all odds, but the odds are against Shotty Horroh. He's coming to the U.S. with a whole U.S. versus UK debate going on against one of the best guys in the what? On his stage, his league. And if he gets wiped, this shit might go viral. This is why this battle is important, but we gotta act like it though. Like, what are we doing? Take this and make this your trailer, please. I don't know. Something. This battle is extremely important. A 3-year return from K-Shine we haven't heard, we haven't seen rap. And then the Shotty Horroh UK situation. In a situation, Shotty gotta win this. Brother, the UK is looking at you. On top of that too, Shotty is not just a battle rapper, he's a rap artist. He's a rap, and then Shotty's already told me, I want to battle Jordan basically. On the timeline, put me in front of that. And he already got a test versus K-Shine? Oh my God. Salute to Shotty, but and I've heard that Shotty's in his bag. Shotty has to be. Why, Shotty? I believe in you too. I believe in you, Shotty, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't be right if I didn't tell the tale of K-Shine, the one of the most invigorating, explosive, polarizing at that too, in terms of what he could do. Powerful, gritty, the essence. K-Shine is a destroyer. Nigga, what we doing? K-Shine is that. There's a reason. Like, oh my gosh, there's a reason for that. He has highlights on top of highlights on top of highlights. He done did niggas dirty for fun. Shine. From back then to now. And you mean to tell me you let this man sit for 3 years? I saw the top the piece of hip-hop 2 letter man. That nigga look happy. I'm not fooling nothing. I spit around to my mans. It wasn't that. My man didn't react. I don't believe none of that. I think he got 6 devastating rounds, nigga. I think Sean got 6, 7 devastating rounds. On top of the rounds that he ain't spit already. What? This finna be on the stage? Shotty, are you okay? Are you okay, Shotty? Shotty, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Shotty? What? He done hurt niggas' careers, man. Huh? Shotty, you ain't expect me to jump in this video and say you gonna win, right? It's something you gotta prove and do. And we talking about some language barriers. For me, I understand Shotty just fine for me. Shotty got crazy reactions when he was in the US for me. He understands how to rap. He understands how to do punchlines. So Shotty, I don't really want to hear language barrier. And guess what? Me, I'm the perfect person. So this K-Shine, shout to Shotty. I have no problem saying a nigga lost. So if I watch the battle and I feel like Shotty won, I will get on this camera and say that Shotty won. But if I feel like K-Shine that obliterated nigga, I'm gonna get on this camera and say K-Shine obliterated nigga as people expected. This is, see, the same way we can say Shotty Horroh, right? Shine is bigger than K-Shine. The same thing we can say about K-Shine. This is bigger than Shotty Horroh. And a lot of the angles people think you can use against K-Shine might have something that he gotta, see, here's the thing. K-Shine is gonna battle Shotty, but he's gonna battle everything, expectations as well. I feel like he might even tell a story, low-key, like this person did this, that person did this, and they're gonna love it. We haven't heard from this man in 3 years on a rap stage. How do you even beat K-Shine in the first? Shock value alone on top of him being good. What? And you did it. It's, hold on. We got the fly. Shout out to JC. Shout out to JC. Shout out to JC for promoing and sharing a flyer. I just want to double check this. It's in New York. It's in New York, brother. Against all odds is for Shotty Horroh. A UK guy flies over to the US, and then not only he's in the US, he goes to New York to battle one of the best people in New York? Now I do this ESPN take with K-Shine a lot. If you go to my old videos, no offense when I say that. Not trying to rehash nothing, trust me. Salute to K-Shine. Got much respect and love for K-Shine and what he's done for the culture. Trust me, I really do. My ESPN take and prediction for K-Shine in this battle versus Shotty Horroh. I think he's gonna have 37 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, and 4 steals and 4 blocks against you, Shotty Horroh. And I don't know what you do with that. I don't know what you do with that, Shotty. Shotty, I don't know what you do with that. Shotty, this is gonna be Shotty, what do you have for Sean? Is what I want to know. I need to, and the thing about it, why don't y'all do a face-off? Shotty's into wrestling. He know how to sell some shit. Shotty know how to do that, you know what I'm saying? And then K-Shine, once you piss K-Shine off, the face-off it's the best. I done did multiple face-offs with K-Shine. When he get going, it's over. This is what I promise y'all, right? I'm not even saying me. Like, again, I'm to the side at this point. Y'all can see that, right? Holla at somebody. Do a face-off now if y'all haven't done one already. You understand? It might triple your sales. I'm not saying this just for K-Shine. I'm saying this for period in battle rap. Y'all doing events with no promotion, just a flyer. Please, Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. Please do a face-off for that. Please, a detail one at that. Please, I'm begging y'all because stuff that's important is not feeling important. And I know in my head, this shit is important. I don't give a fuck what's going on in the culture right now. I know K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh tomorrow is important to me. You can't trick me out my spot for that in my mind. This Jay Black, I don't give a fuck. I know how important this shit is. A nigga ain't rapping 3 years. I'm tuned in. Shine, get my money. You have my money. Got my money. You got my money. Shotty, you have my money. Honestly, and I say this with all respect and love to everybody else on the card. I think the pay-per-view is $40, if I'm not mistaken, right? $40. 30 of that is for Shine and 10 for Shotty. Let me say that again. 30 of that is for Shine, 10 of that's for Shotty. Now, the audio can be bad for Shot and Shot of JC. I got JC winning that. It can be bad for let me say the 2 battles or 3 battles, whatever it is. As long as y'all get K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh right, I'll be okay. I won't get on camera like, yo, the audio was this, it wasn't that. Just make sure Shine and Shotty for me is okay. That's it. I'm not even saying the best in the world. Just make sure that one is okay. And I'm good. My money well spent. Money well spent. For me personally. Just make sure that is good. You understand? But as far as who won the battle, again, delivery, projection, I think the stage, when K-Shine gets into a cadence, I think Shotty has great consistency. He has good IQ. Angles, but my thing is, what angles do you use, right? Against K-Shine. But then again, he gets paid for this. I don't, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So maybe he has an angle, I don't know. But I'm thinking you're gonna need experience, you're gonna need consistency, you're gonna need your IQ, angles for your advantage to beat K-Shine. Because everything else, that man is a demon. Flow, delivery, projection, grittiness, bars, expectations, shock value alone in the first. And they said it's on the stage. There's a few people in battle rap that I'd never win a battle on the stage, and K-Shine is one of them. I do not want to see K-Shine on the stage, face to face, if I'm battling him. As a fan, I love to see K-Shine on the stage. That's the crazy part. If I wasn't busy, I'm not a gangster, I'm not a tough guy. I don't want to fight nobody. I'm just a fan of K-Shine, right? And what he does. And Shotty as well, but a fan of K-Shine. I know that over the years that the best way to experience K-Shine is to be in a build. I've been at probably 20 K-Shine battles. I'm gonna say 10 minimum. But over the years, since 2010 to 2025, he's been going for 3 years, I've been at probably 20 K-Shine battles. And it's always better in the building. I would have pulled up. Again, I'm not a tough guy. I don't want no problems. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I be popping up places. And for me personally, I don't have no problem with Shine. I don't know how everyone else felt, but I would have pulled up because I want to see it in the building if I wasn't busy on Saturday. But yeah, I think it's one of them. If you in the area, pull up to this brother and experience the event real fast for the other battles. Nick versus J. I got JC winning that. Obviously, it's JC. It's the Reaper. He's different. I can't pick Nick over JC for that. Big T versus Sirius. I got Sirius Jones edging that. Sharon versus Reed Dollars. I got to go with Sharon. Sharon has been dangerous for a period of time. I think since, his last year was pretty good. His Ill Will battle was really good. Like, he's been on one. He hasn't played nobody. Danny Myers' battle was really good. And the main event, again, I got K-Shine 2-1 against Shotty Horroh in a great battle. I think this is one of the more important battles of the year, but we got to act like it. Again, promotion. I want to see more than flyers. It's not just for K-Shine and Shotty and this card. I mean, in general. And again, I believe in business, right? So this is what I think, right? No matter who you like or who you hate, go to channels. Even if it's fuck Jay Black, we know that Jay Black owns his own space and his own studio. I could have got a crack in here. I hate Jay Black. Cool. I'll remove myself and y'all put somebody else in that I trust. The tools is available for people to use, but I don't know. But I think promotion is key. You can do something. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. He has his own office, his own studio. Hip Hop is Real. I believe they're in Atlanta, though. So it's like we got to utilize these places to get the word out for the most part, because I feel like the leagues in general is not trying. I want to hear from K-Shine going in the back, because K-Shine, when he talk his shit, again, one of the most classic things that got me excited for a battle was K-Shine in the pink jacket talking to Sue Surf. Fire. So it's like you got, We have the prime real estate or the prime people that talk the best shit. We're not hearing from. We're not hearing from. You know what I'm saying? Again, Shotty talks his shit, bro. I would love to hear Shotty talk about like how he. Shout out to P.S. Hip Hop. So P.S. Hip Hop did a really good job. He interviewed Shotty and K-Shine. Again, 3 Letter Man doing this thing. Salute to you, brother. I want to hear more from them. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear more from him because I think this is a big deal. We got to get it going, y'all. We have to get it going. Again, salute to K-Shine, salute to Shotty Horroh. I'm tuned in for that battle at least. If I can tune in, I'll have a recap up. I want to say Sunday to be safe. Probably Sunday. I don't know. Depending on what time y'all battle. I don't know what time y'all battle. Y'all battle at 8. Y'all battle at 9. 8, 9. What time y'all battle? 10? What the Flyers say? Don't give it an exact time. It's on Rap Grid, August 2nd. It doesn't have an exact time, but I'm assuming they battle at least by 8 o'clock. Usually, it's only 4 battles, which is good in terms of time. So, yeah. Shout out to K-Shine. Shout out to Shotty Horroh. I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a goodie for me. It should be. I'm hoping, especially if the audio is good and the visuals is good, I'm hoping this is one of the best battles of the year. Because you don't let a guy like Shine sit for that long. So it's more than Shotty Horroh, and for Shotty Horroh, it's more than K-Shine. They battling with a burden. They're battling with stuff on the shoulder, chip on the shoulder. I guarantee you, if Shotty wins this, it's going to cause a fucking explosion. He's going to tweet out bars. He's going to tweet out him doing what he's doing. Like, look, y'all, they said U.S. can't rock with it. Look at me. I went to their field and did this to one of their guys. He's going to pop his shit bad. You know, like, y'all don't get this? Y'all can't distract me. It's not going to work. I understand. Some said I wouldn't show up. That's what the talking's about. But I show up to the showdown, to show off when it shows on for all of the crowd. That's what we'll know too. That's what we'll know like what type of respect they have for Shotty or if they're in tune with Shotty. Because Shotty for every battle starts off like that. When he battled Shuffle T, he didn't say nothing. He said, I shut, and the crowd just screamed the rest of the lines. So we'll see what type of respect they got for Shotty like out the gate with that. We'll see what the advantage, how crazy the advantage is for Shine. But then again, my thing is this though, before we leave. Shake my hand, hit the like button. No excuses though. I don't want to hear, and this goes for everything that I be talking about for the most part, right? If you accept the terms, right? If you accept the terms, how can you complain too much about the crowd? You knew that it was in the U.S., you know it's in New York, right? So you can't, whatever happens, happens. I know it's supposed to be in Atlanta, New Year's, right? But then we knew for months that, okay, it's going to be in New York. Because K-Shine had a cypher freestyle, and he said, some July the 21st or some shit like that. Or he said June 21st or July 21st. It got pushed back to today because there was 2 events. There was Gnome and there was a T-Tops event. So it got pushed back, which I understand. I get it. But yeah, but you know, Shotty, you know you're against all odds, all right? And if you win, it's a big, I know what you're finna say. I know what you're finna do. Trust me. All right? I'm out of here. And by the way, the Wody ceremony, stay tuned for that. You know. I do stuff when it's times to. When it's time to. If you see something before, it might be that times too. All right? So just stay tuned. It's going to be a show. Hey, Rock, I'm looking for you. Hey, Tay-Rock, I'm looking for you, brother. How you doing? Not today. I already, you know my words to you already. You know, because I got something for you. I put work into what I do. If it ain't nothing, when I give what I'm supposed to give, you know it's gonna look good, nigga. You understand? You know it's finna look like that. I make people happy about belts. You hear me, nigga? You gonna see like when I deliver these joints. You're going to see cheese smiles from ear to ear. Hold on. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prepare properly, get punished by the principles. Plus, plan for pessimistic public perception. Potent power and projection can persuade the people, but being patient in the process make you prosperous and persevere. I persevere with these belts. You hear me? I put preparation into this shit, nigga. And I really believe bringing it back to K-Shot and Shotty, I really believe they put a whole bunch of preparation into today's shit because again, this battle was supposed to happen a minute ago. They was already locked in for prior dates. This is a battle you might get perfection in. But salute, I'll put the description, I'll put the link for this card in the description box below, even though you can see it on your screen right now. Cop pay-per-view, please, support. Everybody that was on K-Shine's side, at least support him in his endeavors. You have people, Jay Black, get that me. Okay, cool. Them same people support him. It's easy to tweet and, oh my God, he can't believe he did this. Support that brother though. I'm going to support him. I'm going to put my money up for him. I'm going to be copping his event. If you really fuck with K-Shine, like y'all said y'all did, support him. Put the money in him, what he's doing so he can do it again and again and again and again. And he won't need nothing else. We get that? Have a blessed day. I'm out, man. Black champion.